Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Marvel Spider-Man. Okay, so in the last episode, I started taking a look around for the monuments around the city and taking pictures of those, and I've completed them all. I ran around and did all of those as quickly as I possibly could, and one thing that I really liked about that, which made it efficient, was when you're swinging around the city, and this is probably obvious to some, but I discovered this.
Civilians need help at the scene of a car accident. Officers in Murray Hill, stand by for further instruction.
When you pull the camera up and you're swinging around, so if I want to take a picture of this building, you can snap a photo of it real quick while you're swinging. And that made things really easy. Like, getting around the city was very, very easy in doing that. Taking the pictures and getting and going. Snap a photo and just keep going. Didn't even slow down. I mean, slowed time, but Spider-Man was swinging through the city. Like, we didn't have to stop and take a photo.
A bunch of guys robbed the bodega and took off to an agent. They caused the wreck. I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt.
Search for the getaway car.
I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
I don't know where they are. Like, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I didn't realize that was even there. Oh, God. I'm going to screw this up. That was stupid. I didn't realize that little dial thing on the left was there. My monitors are too big.
Forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
And one thing about taking pictures that I thought was kind of cool is that you just have to take a picture of that landmark, not necessarily be in a perfect position to, like, I don't know. I guess, let me reword this. When you go to a landmark, it has like that little beam of light that shoots out of it. That was cool. And I thought you had to stand on that and take a photo. That's just letting you know, hey, this is the place where we have to take a photo. Anyway, just needed to say that.
You're okay in my book.
You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
Thanks, big
If I ever see Jameson,
okay,
I'm giving him an
that was sweet. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Deserved it.
One of these is a pose. Is it the square button, like the attack?
They deserved it. Thanks, big guy. You're okay in my book.
so great, so great.
Cool. That was dope.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now let's take a look at the suits. So we got some new suits because we completed that. What was it? Oh, we got the negative suit, which I feel like is sort of, I don't know, I don't want to say a spoiler necessarily, but keeping in mind what the plot is all about, that does kind of stand out as something unique to have already. I do kind of like it, but I'm going to stick with the Amazing Spider-Man suit. Mods, what do we got here now? This one is reduces the effect of flashbangs. It doesn't really bother me. Web attacks generate more focus. I kind of like these. Melee, bullet damage, and increases XP. Like, I don't really see a need to, you know, do that more. Impact web knocks enemies for the back. Yes, that's a good one to have. Cool. I don't really care about this one anyway. I can't do anything with it, but it doesn't really bother me. Okay. Skills. Alright, so we got 3 because I haven't leveled up. What is this one? Increases damage and range of web strike. Perfect dodging for an instant takedown. Okay, that's a good one. Oh, that took all my points. Okay, well. Alright.
Okay in my book.
I don't like violence.
Yeah, sweet.
Dang.
They deserved it.
That was cool.
Let us get on with the main story, shall we? I don't even remember what it was. Spent so much time running around here trying to snap photos of everything. It was cool because a lot of the pictures that we were taking of monuments and whatnot included other superhero areas. Like, I think, God, was it Nelson Murdoch Lawyer or something like that? I know Foggy's Gym was there. At least Investigations for Jessica Jones was there. We took a picture of Avengers Tower, and he acknowledged that the Avengers were cool, and I thought he was going to say something more in-depth about it, but he said the Avengers are never around to use the tower, and that they're so cool. And he's like,
Units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
and he was like, oh, they're probably over on the West Coast, like surfing or something. Which I thought was kind of a funny thing to say. But he didn't say who was in the Avengers. Although I have to imagine it's probably Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk. But he didn't say otherwise. But we do know that Nelson and Murdoch exist here. Jessica Jones. Ah, we got somebody behind.
More crooks? This
Oh, I didn't know he could hit me. Okay, that's on me. Is that it?
Nothing like a high-speed chase to keep a guy on his toes.
I feel like such a dumbass for getting hit by that car. Anyway. Oh, and then Spider-Man also made a point of reference to the Sanctum Sanctorum, the place where Doctor Strange lives. And he actually says, he's like, I've always gotten a strange feeling about that place. Which, obviously, duh, tongue-in-cheek. But it makes you wonder, like, Doctor Strange, as far as the MCU films are concerned, was not introduced to the Avengers until, like, after the events of the first Avengers movie.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling, when a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem. Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
Another thing was, too, is I think Spider-Man also took a picture of, what was it? The Wakandan embassy, and he made a comment about T'Challa, and he's like, I wonder if T'Challa got bit by a radioactive Black Panther. And I thought that was also kind of clever. So I don't know where the timeline fits in all this, because obviously it doesn't align with the MCU films, because I think Black Panther first made his appearance in Civil War. Okay. But at that point, yeah, Doctor Strange was not around yet. He came in after that fact. So technically this could be after a Civil War type storyline. Reference of Doctor Strange, but not knowing that he exists, which means he's not publicly there doing his thing, but recognizing Black Panther and the Avengers, as well as Daredevil and Jessica Jones, respectively. So, I don't know. Just kind of thinking about that.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
Oh, boy.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
So Green Goblin's not a thing in this yet.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
So much for paying his rent on time. Gotta love that suit. The only suit I think that I like more in the game, I don't even know. We obviously don't have it. Let's see. The Raimi suit's pretty dope. This one's not bad. Future Foundation looks really good. I love the Fantastic Four Bagman suit. Oh, it just occurred to me that also confirms the existence of the Fantastic Four here. I didn't even register my mind. I think the one that I like the most is probably the armored suit, which we don't have. There are so many suits in here, and we can't even preview what they might look like. It's a lot. I hope that in the next game they include all the suits that are in here, and then a bunch more. But yeah, I think the Amazing Spider-Man suit looks the most cool. Interesting. This one's video gamey, and this one's more real worldly. Anyway, whatever. Okay, let's see. Move list gadgets. Okay, whatever. Let's see. What's next?
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry.
It's also not Harry's business.
He's trying to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
That I remember.
Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Over here.
Yoink. I do wish we could do like a double jump and like a flip on our own, you know? Unless... What does that do? Jump and then circle. I'm not sure what that's supposed to do. Maybe it's just a quick dodge thing? I don't know. Maybe it's... Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to do. I don't get why that does that. Anyway.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Okay, so first things first. What do we do here? We have to do something with smog, I feel like.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Now, between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff, anyway.
Where's this cloud? There it is.
Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
Maybe this is a stupid thought, but like, is he not holding his breath? That didn't count as one?
I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
Photos, huh?
Great light on that one. Perfect.
You know, I was thinking about this with the inclusion of Norman Osborn. The one thing that I do not like about Spider-Man No Way Home, well, I don't know if that's necessarily the one thing, but it's like the biggest standout for me is that
best smokestack picture I ever took.
Norman Osborn.
Environmental protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
Norman Osborn and Oscorp.
The station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
What I was saying was I don't like that Norman Osborn and Oscorp don't exist in the MCU. I do not like that. Because when Willem Dafoe shows up, he's like, you know, I went to go and find Oscorp and find my home, but I found out that it doesn't exist here. Oscorp doesn't exist. Harry doesn't exist. Like, that's weird. That's so crazy. I don't know if I like that. Well, no, I definitely dislike that. It's stupid. It drives me crazy to think that that's...
This lab monitors the health of marine life, and we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
This is the last one.
There's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated.
This is the last one of these that I'll...
Bacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick.
The last one that I'm gonna...
Get to the docks.
Alright. The last one that I'm gonna do in the playthrough, I'll do the rest on the side so we don't have to watch all these, because they're not particularly interesting.
I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water. Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man. These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight.
Wait, can he actually swim? Huh, I didn't know that he could. I mean, it makes sense that he can. It's just, I didn't think that was an aspect of the video game that they added. This one's actually much easier. Swinging through the smoke is stupid. I thought they'd all be like that.
Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray. If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide.
Damn. Spider-Man, environmental activist.
Gotta cover a wide area.
Fish vaccine.
The fish will spread it to other fish, which is good. There's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say that would have been too easy if it was just that one. Whatever. We'll knock this one out too.
More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Weird thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me.
Very good point. I think there's also a mission like with the birds.
The downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips. All clear to spray. Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you. This is why I never had an aquarium. I bet someone calls this into Jameson as Spider-Man, water polluter.
I actually bet he's right about that.
Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured. All clean. Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
Sweet. Vaccinate the fish. Good God. What the hell just happened? That was weird. It changed the time and date. Or time of the day, rather. That's very odd how that happened. Oh, maybe because that side quest, I think, didn't impact the time. There was a side quest that I did earlier. Some woman was saying, hey, Spider-Man, I need your help. I think my boyfriend is in some trouble. Security guard, casino heist, blah, 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 whatever. And it was in the middle of the day, and then he was like, okay, fine. Spider-Man was like, okay, fine, I'll look into it and see what's going on. At first being reluctant, because he's like, I'm not really here for that, but sure. Like, you know, from the neighborhood Spider-Man, I guess I got it. So he does. And then right after that, the girl was like, okay, my boyfriend is meeting, you know, the bad guys at night. And then he's like, okay, I'll take a look. And then bam, it just went from like being morning to night.
The demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
But, yeah, anyway, okay. So I think some missions impact the time of day and others do not.
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is.
Dang.
Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You want to fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid. Well, that's a matter of opinion. Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me! Stand still!
If you ask nicely, maybe. Coming your way! You come clean, I can help you!
You really want to help me? Just let me have the money!
Sorry, not gonna happen.
Gotcha!
This is chaotic as hell.
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage.
Wall Street bets.
Oh, come on, Herman. You tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
Catch! You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? These mask guys, what do they want the money for?
Don't know, don't care. As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone.
This one's gonna hurt.
Damn, it's gonna hurt.
Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't see what I see! You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
We're moving!
Actually, can I hit him? No.
Nope, you gotta try something else.
Quit now for your own good!
He's got to knock something down, right? Oh, there it is.
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously. Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally.
Savage.
Man, he was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden.
Man, I wish PlayStation had a better trophy thing.
Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Not his fault. All right.
The shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
That wasn't too bad. All right, let's take a look and see what we got for suits now. Got another one. Oh, this one. This one, you know, I like the helmet, or like the head on this one. And I even like the spider, sort of. It's a little weird. Looks like it only has 4 legs, 2 on 2. But, you know, whatever. It's not too bad. It does look very, very cushiony. It kind of reminds me of a mattress. But, you know, it's not the worst thing. Anyway, though, I think we should wrap it up here. We're about at that 30-minute mark anyway. Thank you guys for watching this episode of our playthrough. Before you go, though, if you want to show some love by hitting the like button, don't forget to subscribe. Haven't done that yet. If you have any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, just know I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you when we continue our playthrough of Marvel Spider-Man right here on the Marcanine channel. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves, be well, and I'll see you next time when we continue on with the playthrough. Later.